Who made that fucking path up there?
I'm assuming that this
was a thing,
like,
and it got well.
like,
I like to
destroyed.
think that.
Yeah,
built
I
it
mean, you
there.
never know. Maybe there is just some like crazy old coot who's like, I don't want to be around anyone, so I'll build my house on a sideways island.
Yeah, like the old lady who lived in a shoe.
That like a old fairy tale thing or something?
I don't think it's a. Is it a fairy tale?
I don't know. What does that constitute as?
I don't know. Yeah, old story.
Old folk tale.
Old woman in her shoe.
What was the story? Like she had like a bunch of kids.
Yeah, a bunch of kids. She lived in a fucking shoe.
Why you give me fucking sass? I just don't remember.
I don't either.
I mean, I remember when I was like younger hearing about that story like all the fucking time. But like now, I never hear anyone ever talk about it.
Do you remember something about Mama's Little Baby Loves Shortening? Do you ever see that cartoon?
Mama Little Baby Loves Shortening.
Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, Mama Little Baby Loves Shortening pie.
Yeah, like...
What the hell was that cartoon, though?
It wasn't... I don't know, it was just an animated thing. It wasn't...
It kind of reminds me of that, like, the little owls. Like, I love to sing about the moon and the June and the spring.
Yeah.
I love to sing. I didn't know that was from a cartoon for, like, ever. I thought that it was just some random crazy shit they did on South Park. Because, like, when Cartman gets, probed by the aliens.
That's, like,
the first fucking episode, yeah. Like, that's classic shit right there. But I remember when I was, like, 9, I first watched that, and he started busting out into that song, and I, like, shit my pants laughing, like, so fucking hard. The first episode of South Park I ever saw was the Mr. Hanky episode, though.
The first episode I watched was the first episode.
Oh, really? Think you're better than me?
No, like, I didn't watch it on TV, but someone gave me, like, a tape of the recording. I was like, they were like, you gotta watch this.
Yeah, I had a tape of it that, like, my brother bought. Like, it had, like, 2 episodes. It had the first 2 episodes on it. That's really about the only way I could watch South Park. I've seen...
We had Comedy Central for a little while.
Well, I had Comedy Central around that time. But my mom was, like, super against South Park. She fucking hated it. Because I was like, hey, what's this? It's a funny cartoon. And at that point in time, I was just kind of like, oh, maybe this is like The Simpsons, you know? But no, it's a little more hardcore than that.
Yeah.
And we watched it, and my mom saw Mr. Hanky fucking writing Noel on the mirror and shit. And she was like, yeah, you're not watching this, you fucking little punk-ass bitch.
It's funny because my mom likes South Park. She was always like, Jesus.
That would have been funny. My mom never had a sense of humor when it came to, like, gross, vile things.
When I was young, I always liked The Simpsons, of course.
Yeah.
But I really liked Beavis and Butthead because it was, like, the thing you're not supposed to watch.
Yeah, my mom was the same way with Beavis and Butthead.
But they let me watch it. But then the reason I started to probably want to watch South Park is because it was, like, the new... You're not supposed to watch this kind of deal, you know?
Well, what is it about, like, being young and just, like, you want to watch whatever you're not supposed to watch? Just the thrill of the hunt, I guess.
I'd like a South Park shirt with, like, all the characters on it.
I remember quite a few people having the South Park shirts, but again, of course, my mother would not let me have one.
Dude, you fucking suck.
My mom wouldn't even let me have an Austin 316 shirt because it was, like, fucking blasphemous.
That's fucking blasphemous. I agree with
That's fucking stupid is what it is. But, whatever.
That was a fucking popular shirt.
Oh,
BT
God,
Dubs.
yeah. I got the Stone Cold University shirt, which I know you know that.
Yeah.
SCU.
That's right.
I actually went there.
PhD.
I failed.
SCU.
I failed out though. SCU was a good school.
Yeah.
Had fun there.
Yeah.
What? What? That's all that we ever did, really, and it was hard to learn anything, but it's fun times.
Did you learn how to drink a couple cold ones?
The thing is, the secret is to not really actually drink any. Just to let it drip on down your body.
Yes. Just pour it on your face.
Because you know how hard it is to actually swallow? Huh? I'm just going to leave it there. Swallow 2 beers dripping down your body.
On this crazy tangent we're on, I liked it when Steve Austin would drink a beer with the referee.
Oh, yeah. I liked it like back when they actually did like the cool referees. Wasn't really something you see. But I don't know. I don't watch fucking wrestling, but I saw the is it like WWE 2K16 on sale or something on Steam or something, and it looked fucking super awesome. The trailer looked like super badass. It had like everybody in it, but I don't know. I just don't care enough, you know.
It's funny when everyone's like, "Dude, wrestling's not real."
It's like, oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, you can say wrestling's not real. Of course they're not actually, like, beating each other up. But to act like they're not, like, putting any effort into it is just ludicrous. Like, you have to be very athletic.
And they get fucking hurt all the time.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, you think, like, you don't fake fucking blood. I mean, you fake ways to make that blood come out, but it's, like, unless it's, like, the blood capsules in their mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I remember watching a documentary a long time ago where I think it was Mick Foley talking about how he would, like, take a razor, like an X-Acto knife, and cut all the way across his forehead, and then take, like, a pencil lid and roll it up into his skin. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. And that it would, like, it wouldn't look like you were cut, but if you hit that, it would crack the pencil lid, and then the blood would fucking come out. So tell me how kind of a fucking much of a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot her name was Pooh Butt. Like, that's pretty serious shit. Yeah. Now, they might not do that anymore, but...
Well, he also got thrown off the top of the Hell in a Cell, and that was crazy.
The fucking thumbtacks?
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter who you are, like, that's not a fake thing. No. That's not CGI. He literally got thrown off of that. Now, granted, they probably took whatever precautions they had to take as a professional, wrestler to make sure he didn't get hurt as bad as he would, but... Yeah. Not much. You can't fall like 20 feet.
Who said this? It might have been like a comedian or a popular person. It just could have been some fucking person I talked to, but they were talking about, wrestling not being real. It's like, no, I didn't think that there was actually the Undertaker who came back to life and, fucking has a pallbearer and all this shit,
Yeah, his brother Kane, who was burnt as a child, He didn't know about him for so long, and then all of a sudden he comes back.
Because, I mean, you don't think it's real.
I mean,
it's a soap opera for dudes.
It's a soap opera for dudes, and, and for women, truthfully, but, like, I don't know. It's funny when people get, like, hard up on that shit, like, wrestling is just another getaway. It's just another, like, fantasy thing. It's just like watching Game of Thrones or fucking playing video games. Yeah. It's just something to do.
And that's why, I don't know why we're just talking about this random shit,
but
I'll keep it up.
I have no idea what I'm doing. This is just a wrestling podcast with Zelda.
But, I think the reason Stone Cold was so popular with the whole Vince McMahon thing is because they did a fucking good-ass job. They had, Vince McMahon, the fucking boss that you hate. Yeah. And then Stone Cold's, the badass. That's who you want to be. You want to walk up to your boss and be like...
Yeah. But it's funny because he's, a badass. Nobody would ever actually act like that. He's like an anti-hero kind of, but he's also the biggest hero. Yeah. Everybody's like, yeah, fuck this shit, yeah. Yeah. But and then whenever Stone Cold would have a heel face turn, it was always a really big ordeal. But you knew in the back of your mind that he was going to turn again. Yeah.
And that's the bottom line.
And can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. It's funny though, it's sad and also cool at the same time that the Attitude Era is such that defined our generation for such a long time.
Suck it is still said.
Oh yeah, and nobody ever said it before, and honestly, not a lot of people said it after, but they still do. Yeah. Not as much. I remember walking around school, fucking suck it, all the time. Yeah, I probably told this story on here before at some point in time. Whenever I wrote the whole thing on my we got those agendas every year. I wrote the whole tag team champions of the world, fucking badass Billy Gunn, Road Dogg Jesse James. Yeah. If you ain't down with that, suck it. Or I got 2 words for you. And then my science teacher found it. And he ripped it out, and he's like, you're not supposed to... You know what I'm talking about, though. He's like, you're not supposed to be writing stuff like this. It's inappropriate.
Who's your science teacher?
What's his name? I can't even think of his name. Is what's stupid. Is Mr. Martin?
Oh, he didn't talk like that.
Did he? I thought he had kind of a gay voice. Did he not?
No.
Well, in my head, he had a gay voice.
He was I liked him. He was pretty cool, but he was an odd person. Yeah. All the other teachers...
I think I'm combining him with our 7th grade teacher.
The English teacher?
Yeah.
Okay, he's the one that you're thinking about.
I cannot think of his name. What's his name?
Mr. Stewart.
Stewart? I thought it was Spencer for some reason.
He fucking slammed the door one time harder than I've ever seen
Oh, really?
a door slammed.
He's like a pretty small dude, but I guess if you're furious,
he was a little
then,
bitch.
Yeah, he was a little bitch.
Like,
I liked him like one time, and it was like we had like God damn it! I know this ain't where we're supposed to go either. We had like stuffed animal day or some shit. Everybody brought like a little stuffed animal, and I brought a Pikachu, and he like knew who it was. I was like, "Oh my god, do you know what Pokemon is?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." And I was like, "You're a faggot. This is a test."
but Mr. Martin, the science teacher, he always like wore like fucking Nike t-shirts, like not the cool Nike t-shirts. It was like Nike t-shirts and this like jeans, and never dressed up like the other teachers did.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Not you have to, but I mean,
Do whatever you fucking want.
tennis shoes.
I mean, I didn't dislike him, but that pissed me off really bad.
Yeah.
Like,
He was the one who was like,
I know he was like the guy who was with the chess club or whatever.
yeah.
Which it wasn't really a chess club. It was just kind of like
He would beat your ass at chess.
I never played him in chess, but like we had like what were they called? Like where every so often we would have like a day where we would go to like
intramurals and shit.
Yeah. Like I remember I had like chess and I did the academic team thing.
Yeah.
And I liked playing chess, but like I think Frankie Hula was always in there, and he was like really good at chess, and he would like always play me and beat me, and I'd get really mad.
Cry a little bit.
I know. I actually didn't even get that mad.
Did he steal your X brain?
No. Did he steal your X brain?
No.
I think somebody broke my fucking X brain.
I think we've talked about this before.
Well, I mean, shit. I don't want to. If I break those, I got to pay for them.
Yeah,
cut my
Zelda.
stuff. Cut my stuff. Okay, I think this guy actually might help me out. He's the guy who gave me the sale.
Sale?
Sale?
Like, perfect sale?
Yes. Fuck. I had one more thing to say. I don't remember. Oh, I remember, like, we had the academic team thing. And we had a question. It was like, blank was a slayer. It wasn't. Wasn't supposed to answer the blank. I just don't remember who it was. It was somebody was a slayer of something, and I remember somebody like buzzed in and was like dogs, and I was like, who the fuck is like running around like I must destroy these dogs? And I like buzzed in and I just like took a guess at dragons, and I was like, what the hell else would you fucking run around slaying?
Yeah.
And I got it right.
Good job.
Yeah, I was
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you like that? Being 11 years old, knowing about dragons.
I specifically remember answering one question right in an academic team meet. It was like, who was the author of the Three Musketeers? It was like Alexander Dumas.
I didn't even know
Dumas,
that. I didn't know that at the age I'm at now.
Yeah. And I was excited. And
I
I got
answered
fucked afterwards.
Oh.
Got some hot
Poontang? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I remember answering a couple right. Probably like, I don't know, at least 5 or 6, but it was all always spelling. It would be like, spelled chocolate, and I'd be like, like immediately, because I was a pretty good speller. Some of the other people, not so much.
Couch.
Yeah.
C-O-R.
I don't know where the fuck I'm... Oh, okay. Obviously, I go to the pirate ship.
Yeah, go to that
It
giant
even,
boat.
like, showed me that, too. I've been too honed in on chess club and wrestling.
Yeah. What about wrestling chess club?
Yeah, dude, that'd be sweet.
You need to watch this video of these two NASCAR... Well, I don't know if it's NASCAR, but they're like the NASCAR truck drivers.
Oh, yeah?
And they got in a fight.
There's NASCAR trucks?
Yeah, like the truck racing, whatever. But it's like why is there a password?
I don't know. I obviously didn't listen to something. And it's probably pretty problematic now.
It was the lamest fight I've ever seen.
They like actually fought?
Yes, like they were basically hugging one of them, trying to DDT the other one. It was super lame.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds super lame. I'm glad I missed out on that.
You're not gonna miss out. I'm gonna show you later.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I'll get to see that. Okay, so what cleans pirates' ears? I don't know if someone told me or if I still have to find out.
What cleans?
I guessed boner. Apparently that was incorrect.
Hey, while we're still doing this, watch this video real quick.
You want me to watch it while we're recording? I thought it was gonna be NASCAR racers fighting. Oh, you fell on your ass. Well, on your knees.
Yeah, it hurt too.
That's funny.
Why would you do that to just walk
God
back
damn it.
up?
I don't
Okay.
know. I can't
What
figure it
cleans pirates' ears?
out. It's not boner. So honestly,
I
I
don't
have
know
no
what it
other
is then.
guesses.
If it's not boner, it's.
I mean, what the hell else would you clean a pirate's ears with?
Hey, did you try boner?
I did. Oh, dude, I should try boner.
Strawberry.
What if I tried boners?
Boners.
Boner.
Or bonaire.
Boner.